They don't know we can hear them. We can hear you.
Hear everything. We only have like 2 mics in close proximity, so yeah.
But yeah, no, we haven't.
I made the effort to put the hand over mine.
So let's say you guys are still en route, or no, let's say he dropped you off on the block. It's straight up nighttime now. You guys are walking along the street. You see the place up ahead. So we technically haven't gone inside yet. If you guys want to give a chance to actually talk to each other while you're going over there or something, feel free to do that. I haven't given you all a lot of chance to actually like meet each other. I don't want to like railroad you too much. Or you can do it while you're in the bar looking around too.
Okay. Yeah, as we're walking there, just say, I suppose we should actually formally introduce each other, now that we seem to be working together. My name is Ursus Straza. I am a... I can't remember what the...
You can't remember what you are.
I can't remember what I am.
Some sort
I
of
am a...
ogre thing.
I am a shaman of the Algonquian tribe. A bear shaman, to be specific. I believe you have...
Algonquin or Algonquin?
Algonquin! Don't correct me!
I'm sorry!
I know my own tribe.
I believe you have experienced the majority of what I am capable of. My skills. Who might you be, brothers and sisters?
Well, Mr. Mysterious Fellow, I'm Felkirk. I am also of, well, I'm just part Sioux, so... I'm sort of like you know?
How, brother?
Your tribe, my tribe, we're the same tribe. More or less.
All life is connected.
We're both children of Jesus.
Exactly.
I'll just spout gibberish.
Yeah, I sort of like the way you handled yourself back there. Not really wanting to hurt or take life when you didn't have to.
I have dedicated myself to the helping of others. Unfortunately, I have found that on the streets of this particular city, helping others and hurting others tends to blend together.
I told you, he wouldn't have died, okay?
Speaking of our hasty friend, why don't you introduce yourself?
I'm a Decker. Any questions about your emails or PowerPoints, you can ask me.
I myself am unfamiliar with technology in general, so your skills are most appreciated.
Yeah.
And you,
You
madam!
want me to help you set up an email account?
Probably not.
Ursiv at ilovebears.com.
Would you be Ursa minor or major?
I don't know. Good question.
That was a bad joke.
No,
I got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
And you, madam, with the guns.
My past is irrelevant. It's what I do now that matters.
I see. And your name?
Malta.
Malta. All
You
right.
may call me Malta.
So I've got some sense. This is way different than having like gone out, like just examined everybody's character sheets in Pathfinder.
Yeah. So, what kind of skills do you possess, Malta? I don't believe I know exactly. You seem pretty proficient in a few things.
Blades and guns
Uh-huh.
are my forte.
Alright.
If I get close enough for you to see my blade, it's the last thing that you'll see.
Oh boy. I myself am a bit proficient in blades. In fact, this might be my favorite way to dispatch of trouble. Quiet, efficient.
I agree. I very much agree. The less sound you make when you die, the better.
I prefer sneaking around to death, but I see your point.
Seems we have arrived.
Alright, you return to the scene of the crime under cover of darkness. All the bodies have been removed, but otherwise everything looks about how you left it. The entrance of the bar is still intact, though the windows are blown out, and glass crunches under your feet as you approach. The inside looks like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. The floor is covered in broken glass bottles, broken shards of chairs and tables. Blood cakes the walls and floors in haphazard splatters. Though much of the dust and debris have settled, can't keep the musty smell of spilled liquor, metal, and plastic from making your eyes water.
Can I attempt to sneak in?
Yes. Oh yeah, I
So
guess
we're supposed to look for clues, right, guys?
Yes. We seem to we were here to determine who exactly it was bombed this facility.
So I
Establishment.
guess since this place is, well, you said it was watched, we should probably be as in or stealthily as we can, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, are we approaching the front door, I assume?
Yeah, like I said, the front half is still mostly intact.
Alright. So Falkirk's so far I guess we're just letting him try to sneak in first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll try to sneak in and get the lay of the land.
Yeah. Might
I'm gonna
sneak in
power up my
behind you.
cyber deck with.
Okay. You are able to
attack.
slink in and kind of avoid most of the big chunks of glass and not make too much noise.
What do I have? Attack, sleaze, blank, and a firewall. What's the third one?
Data processing, which is like your limit, basically.
Alright, can I use my perception skill now to get a lay of the land?
Yes.
Well, he does that. Can I sneak in behind
Yes. It's a pretty good perception roll.
It's alright. It's not even 50%, which I guess if it's only 5s and 6s, then it won't ever be.
Right.
Mounta, you follow in with Falkirk, kind of right next to him, also avoiding any big chunks, and nothing seems to be in here from what you can tell. When you're just like looking around, generally seeing, like probably surveying for like any kind of hostiles and stuff first. Are you looking for anything in particular, or just looking for like danger? Or
Yeah, I mean, I'm just looking for danger at first, just to make sure that we're not about to, I guess, wander into a trap or some.
you focus all your senses into perceiving the area around you, and everything just looks like pretty tired, still, and death-like, but nothing. There's no enemies, nothing's moving around. The occasional like wind blows in from the back, ruffles up some dust, but there's from what you can tell, there's nothing hostile in here.
I guess over the comm link, can I talk to our Decker friend and ask what he's come up with?
Yeah, I turn my cyber deck on, and I put my highest attribute 4 on sleaze. And can I scan the area to see if there's anybody close by?
You can make like a matrix perception test, I think, just to see if anything's on the matrix.
What would that be? Matrix perception. Is that actual skill?
There's a Matrix initiative.
Oh, there's a matrix spotting table? Is that what it is?
Matrix abilities. Might be a skill. Matrix perception,
Matrix
page
perception.
235.
Yep, that's where I
While
am.
this is going on, I'm talking to Ursa, saying, unless you have something, see if you have something better, if you just watch our backs, make sure no one comes in after us.
That's I don't know my I don't know where my token. There I am. I
Sorry,
can do
I
that
can-
quite proficiently.
Yeah, if you guys can.
Thanks, big guy.
So I walk in, step to the side of the front door, sit down, cross my legs, close my eyes, and cast clairvoyance again. I'll wait till they're done looking at it.
Sorry, yeah,
Sure.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Essentially, I'll keep my clairvoyance on the street outside.
Says you can pretty much automatically see a lot of Matrix stuff unless they're running silent.
Right, within 100 meters.
Yeah. From what you can tell on the Matrix, most of the stuff is just fried. There doesn't seem to be any icons in the building itself. You don't see any working
What about
electronics.
outside too? Like, I assume we would pick up any, like anybody's guns or smart links, or if they're running a comm link or something, right? I should be able to see that
Within that distance?
within 100 meters. Yeah.
Okay. You spot that there is a video camera that's outside that seems to be like blinking like in and out in the Matrix, which is usually indication of either a connection being interrupted or a device is damaged. Chris, what were you doing? Or Ursav?
I walked in, stepped to the side of the front door, sat down, cross-legged, closed my eyes, and I cast clairvoyance and move it to the outside of the building.
The
will actually-
front outside?
Yes.
Okay.
Can I look for like a security room or something that might have security footage?
Okay. Chris, from what you can tell, everything looks exactly as when you came in. I will
Alright, he's
update you if
just
that
gonna.
changes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay. What were you doing, Falkirk?
Just seeing if there's like a security room. Might have some security footage downloaded somewhere.
Okay, so you start like searching for different rooms anywhere.
Yeah.
Malta, what are you doing?
I'm going to go and look at the blast area. Use some of my demolition skills. See if I can
Nice.
figure out the bomb.
Okay. Yeah, you can go and start moving. You can pretty much tell without even just having the demolition skill. You know. I mean, obviously, it's the back half of the building is way more destroyed than the front half, so you can surmise that it came from somewhere in that direction.
No shit.
I don't know if my visual skills have told that story good enough.
Let me be a little more specific. I'm looking for pieces of the bomb.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll your demolition skill.
Any modifiers?
No.
Ah!
As you get closer to the back of the building, you can see
That
that
roll is very
the
average.
it is
Yeah.
the blast zone seemed to originate from behind the building because the walls look as if they are blasted inward from back there.
Okay.
Falkirk, you don't seem to see any kind of other rooms in here. It just seems like it's just one giant bar area. And
No
if
bathrooms,
there's
no kitchen.
anything like that is just rubble now, just completely collapsed. Any kind of significant rooms were in the rear half.
So is there a big hole in the back of the building?
What are you asking?
Is there a big hole in the back of the building now?
Yes. So are you getting back there?
Yeah. I would like to walk through this hole.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Walking
making my
through the
way
hole.
that direction also.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys can see the alleyway. Yeah, I mean, you can probably walk through a lot of this rubble now. There's not even like walls standing for a lot of it. And the alleyway seems especially destroyed back here.
Yeah, there's the camera.
Can you hack into the camera or anything?
I
Yeah.
can't.
I would like to hack into the camera and access the security feed.
Okay.
What do I need to do anything? I mean, since I can take my time, right?
You still have to roll the skill.
Which skill is it?
I was hoping you knew how to play it, Decker. I didn't know how to look all this shit up.
Hold on.
So can he access archive, or is it only real time?
He should be able to access archives depending on the roll he gets and the fact that
Track
it
it
is
back to the.
damaged.
Oh, so okay, just depends on the roll.
Yeah.
I see.
226 looks like the.
I'm on that page.
Okay.
But would you say it's using hacking? No. Well, let you find, exploit weaknesses in digital defenses, or using hardware? No. Using software?
While this is going on, can I try to disguise myself as a piece of rubble?
You probably have
Maybe the
never
rebel
seen.
sister.
Grace, have you ever seen Hunger Games?
Yeah.
Okay, like Peter in that movie where he disguises himself as a rock
Yeah. I don't make it.
and lays in the
I
middle.
don't make it.
I just cut myself with some glass.
Do you have the hacking skill, Raymond?
Yeah. I also think it might be a computer, too. Using computer. Common functions include editing files, erasing marks, and searching the matrix. I mean, I can hack it. I guess it could be hacking too, since I don't usually have access.
Yeah. I won't make you place a mark on or anything, but you will have to get just a successful hack will tell me how much information you can glean from it.
All right, so just
Depending
roll
on
for
how many
hacking.
hits you can get, yes.
Damn it.
Three successes is considered a good
Yeah, that's like
a
average.
good
Oh,
hit,
is
yeah.
it?
I mean, remember, you only have a 30% chance for like each dice to get a success. So I mean, rolling 3 successes
Yeah,
on
my-
9 dice is considered a average roll.
Yeah.
A 9 is obviously
Like
good.
my detections, my clairvoyance is it only goes 1 through 4. So like anything above 4 is just like too much.
Right, yeah, that's considered like the best you could roll. So, you were able to hack into the camera, and you can see a few hours earlier into the evening, and you kind of just fast forward through generic stuff going on. You see occasional somebody entering, leaving the thing, like putting a bag of trash out and going back inside. At one point, you see, well, it's still daylight out, what looks like a still in object, yeah. This car very, very slowly pulls up into the alleyway and stops like very, very close to the wall, like almost like scratching the side of the wall, and not even where there's really like much road here, just right next to the door, as close as it can get. And then as it falls into that early evening time period, just a bright flash happens like all around the video camera, and then it just kind of shows static after that.
So no one got out of the car?
No.
Oh, but you said just slow. Wait. Does it look like somebody drove it there, or like it got
No.
just rolling there? Like it rolling?
The video camera couldn't see inside the car. It just,
I guess was there signs of like brake lights? Or, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I rewind a little bit and look for a license plate. Is there any license plate or markings or anything?
you do see a marker. It lights up as what did I write that down as? It's got a matrix symbol that looks like it looks like a hot rod with like one of those. What's that called when you have like huge like engine, like the Fast and Furious car has that, like in the front of the car, like there's the big engine block like in the front.
Like outside of the car.
Yeah, that's like exposed on top. There's a name for that.
The hood ornament?
No,
kind of, but
like
it's like
when
part of
the
the it's like part of the engine.
Right, like the engine is coming out of the hood.
Yeah.
It's for cooling. Isn't it for cooling or something?
Like,
None
yeah.
of us know. Okay, nobody. Yeah. But anyway, so
None of us are car people.
the way matrix icons work, everybody in the world has like it's like having a username. It's like everybody has their own matrix icon. So that car is registered to that matrix icon. That's got like this like hot rod car with that engine block symbol on it.
A bowler, a blower.
So you're looking at, I don't know. I didn't even know what they're called. I literally just wrote a description down in my notes. I didn't even look it up.
So we're looking for the hot rod gang.
Throttle?
Um,
I don't know. Doesn't matter. We know what you're talking about.
you guys can do a pretty.
Anyways.
You guys can do a cursory matrix search, like a Google search, to look up that what that symbol is, and I'm assuming somebody's going to do that, and you trace it. It shows up. It belongs to a JT's Automotive, which is like an auto shop.
I say, hey guys, I was able to hack into this video camera. It looks like, and I have it on my, I think my cyberdecker has a screen, right? I can show it to them.
Yeah.
So I show them just a little clip of the car, and it explodes, and the symbol.
Supercharger.
Supercharger.
I think,
Yes.
Okay.
I think,
It's a cool
I
word.
think this is our lead. JT's Auto.
Cool. Can I do a perception check for other clues?
Yes. Are you still outside or are you inside?
I'm outside.
Okay. Roll perception. Are you just looking? Where exactly are you looking?
I don't know, just like in general in the alley. Just a very general perception.
Okay. 2 successes. You see just nothing but rubble and refuse in the back alley. Do you have a demolition skill at all?
No.
Okay.
I do.
I do too.
Try to see what kind of explosive it was.
Yeah.
Based on what?
Well, now we know. Now you know where the bomb was at. Go
Yeah,
check out.
yeah.
Use your
Oh,
demolition
you mean
skill on
inside the car?
Yeah.
That car is still about half intact, but it's like, I mean, assuming you guys are looking at it, the entire like roof is blown out of it. Like it is very much looks destroyed.
I too will use my demolition skill to look at this car, figure out what kind of bomb it is.
Do better than Heather did.
Mm.
That is better.
Okay, Saren, you actually recognize that this kind of explosive residue comes from construction grade explosives, like standard like dynamite, TNT, whatever the Shadowrun equivalent of that is, that they would normally use at like a construction site if they needed to use explosives.
Do you guys know of any construction sites nearby? Looks like that's where this bomb was made.
You want to search the, and I'm helping you out with this because obviously this is kind of new, unique to this world. But literally, you guys all have like a Google type, like search engine built into your comm links and stuff, so you can look up like a lot of this information if you just ask me about it.
Let's search the Google.
It's called the Matrix, but we could go with it. Our
The
Google
Matrix.
overlords. So like you could say like, hey, I'm gonna search the Matrix for like construction sites that like in the news or something, or if somebody's reported something missing.
Try to cross-reference sites
Yeah.
that use this kind of explosive.
Yeah, I'm helping you out with that because I don't think you guys would know that you have that kind of those tools at your disposal.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I search and see if there are any records of missing explosives?
Yep.
Like
You
if they catalog ins and out, or I mean, whatever.
You
Shipments in.
find a news headline from like a week or so ago that's got some local Seattle project has reported that like a crate of explosives was went missing, and they're saying the company was claiming that they were stolen, but no like perpetrator's been found.
Does it say which company or the location?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you none of that's relevant because I don't have that information.
Oh, okay, so it's just important to know that it was stolen.
Yeah, I mean, assuming they weren't in on it, which if there's no name for them, then they probably weren't.
Exactly.
Can I see who this card registered to?
You did. That was the.
That was the symbol?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you guys think? Should we pursue the stolen explosives, or should we pursue the car's owner?
We don't have a name on the explosives, it's just generic explosives, but we do have a name and a location on the cars, so I would suggest we check out JT's Automotive.
Yep.
And I assume we can just matrix search the location of that place?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You guys could also ask any contacts about JT's
Hey Siri, where's JT's Automotive? Tell me how to get to JT's Automotive.
Yeah, they pop
Let's
up
call
with a
Red.
search, and it looks like it is a local automotive shop that's not too far from here. In fact, it seems like it is the nearest like mechanical hardware and vehicle shop nearest to you guys. Just like a couple blocks away, if that. That maybe slightly farther than that.
Hey Siri, call Jeremiah Red.
Eric?
You call the number, and Susie actually answers the phone, and she sounds kind of like just in a huff already. She's like, "Yeah, what is it?"
Whoa, you sound manly.
Don't insult the woman on the phone.
Susie, we found a little more information. It looks like that there was a bomb there was a car bomb at the back of the building, and the bomb was made out of explosives that were recently stolen. But does JT Automotive ring any bells to you?
She pauses and says, "Wait, say that name again."
JT Automotive. That's where this car came from.
She says, "A car bomb from JT."
Look, can I talk to Red?
That was a woman.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, I was able to see some security footage.
She huffs and says, Red's finally got his medical attention, and he's sleeping it off. And she says that can't be right. Are you sure? She acts like really incredulous.
Yes, it's got the security footage shows clearly this symbol that points back towards JT's Automotive. Here, let me send it to you right now. Click.
Yeah, you can digitally send the file along. So there's a pause, and then she gets on the phone and she's kind of got a different tone of voice, and she's like, "All right, listen carefully."
I put the air on speakerphone so that other people can listen. But I don't tell her. I don't tell her that I did.
You're gonna need to talk to him, but you can't. Don't kill him. Don't hurt him. But we need to follow up on this. I know that's what Red would want. But
Why can't we kill him?
And she pauses and she's just like, "Please, get the information, investigate the place, but we can't be seen." And she means we, as in like the gang, at the place. We can't be seen there, and if he's there, you need to capture him. But please don't hurt him.
I call Falkirk over and be like, "Hey, I need your negotiation skills, dude."
And then she goes into
He's telling us everything.
she goes into a business tone, and she's like, afterwards, and she's like, "Do this," and Red has marked you each for 2,000 new yen as a reward if you can bring him in.
Make it 3,000. I need some cybernetic enhancements.
You're gonna need to roll negotiations, sir, or ma'am.
No, I call Falkirk over to see if he can get more information.
You do this.
Well, I mean, he can hear the conversation too, but
Sure,
so I
yeah,
whisper to
We need you to negotiate a higher rate. of
Who are we
pay
trying to
here.
bring in?
we need a little more information from her before we get ourselves into this.
Yeah, why can't we kill him?
Ask her.
Who-
What?
Who is this person?
Is that Falkirk asking?
No, I'm just asking. I'm asking Saren. Who are
Oh,
we supposed to bring in?
it's Susie.
Oh.
Talking to Susie.
Bringing in JT.
I mean, y'all heard most of the y'all heard like all the
No.
conversation because I put you on speakerphone early on.
So the guy who owns JT is just JT.
Yes, sorry.
Okay.
Larry.
Larry. I don't know. It's just
I don't even, yeah.
the guy who owns Lowe's. Is his name Mr. Lowe?
From what you can tell from that Matrix search, this is not like a Lowe's. This is like a almost like a family-owned style business where it's a very smaller, like one dude is probably like the main, if only, employee there. So it's a smaller,
Alright,
like
so
local business. You would know the information from just the search.
Okay. So I tell Susie if we're gonna do anything about this place, we need some more information about, I guess, who's gonna be there, or what kind of people we're dealing with.
She says, JT has always been a loyal friend of our group, and I don't think he would do anything to compromise that. So it must mean he's also a victim in this, or maybe he needs help too. But I know Red would want you to follow up on this information, and probably to either protect him or bring him in. But even if he's involved, which he just can't be, and she acts really like almost hurt.
Hey, they could have bought him out.
And she says, "Just please don't hurt him. I know
Okay.
Red would not want that."
Who are we looking for? What does he look like?
He is a dwarf, and he is the owner and just master mechanic of his own automotive store, where he handles a lot of vehicles for local, really local gangs in the area.
How many people work there?
She says, as far as I know, I've only ever seen JT there. He works there day and night. He probably sleeps there. He's very obsessive about his vehicles and his toys.
Okay, so he'll be there when even though it's like nighttime now, he'll still be there.
Probably.
Okay.
So if you can get if there's any information at his automotive shop you can get, that would be good. But if he's there, then we'd probably need to talk to him.
Okay. I can't think of anything else, guys. Can you?
Nope. Let's go. Thanks for your help. Bye.
All right.
End call.
Okay. So
Saren out.
right. All right. So you guys are looking at being paid for like 2,000 each to bring.
Which, by the way, did we split that 500?
That's
Did
true.
we get-
You
did
guys
we
were
get,
paid. Yeah,
Jeremiah?
that's true. You guys can split that 500 new yen.
So that's 125 each.
He did give that to you when you handed over the guy in advance. For Keeping that dude alive.
It's a long way away from 6,000 New Yen.
Yep. Gotta raise that money.
I can loan you some.
Come on, Ursa, let's go.
Oh yeah. He like opens his eyes. What did I miss?
Like drugged out.
I'll tell you on the way.
Okay.
We're looking forward to walking in JT. Let's go.
All right.
Okay. So you
My
guys.
finger's getting itchy.
Do any of you have a vehicle, or do you just want to walk it, or how do you want to do this?
Should just be
Car.
walking.
I don't have a vehicle.
I don't
No.
know either.
No, none of us
I
have
feel
a
like the
vehicle.
Ursa is not going to fit.
Ursa is used to walking.
It would be the Chrysler Nissan Jackrabbit. This is a subcompact car.
Yeah,
We might make it a full compact car.
pretty compact.
It's a glorified motorcycle, is what you're saying.
Right.
Yes.
It's one of those smart cars. It's just.
Here, I'll just call a taxi.
Yeah,
You said
we'll
it's
walk
2
it.
blocks away, right?
Yeah.
It's. I'll say it's close enough where you guys can walk it without like taking any fatigue or stun damage or anything like that. If you guys just want to huff it over there.
Yeah, let's have it.
Yeah.
Run, run, running. We're running over here. Run, run,
I don't have any
run,
money
run.
to pay a driver.
No
He's
mulas.
got 125 money.
Monies.
Those are going into my customer fund.
So you immediately,
Ah,
you
Sam.
immediately put those in your like IRA.
Mhm.
I don't have any
Health
spending money.
savings account. It's HSA.
I'm saving it for something special.
Alright, so yeah, so we're walking over there. Oh, there we go. Oh boy.
Come on, guys, keep up.
We just
All
walking
right.
in the middle of the street.
So it is night. Okay, stop. It is nighttime. All right.
Back up.
We're back over here by
The reactions are so slow, he hasn't moved yet.
You arrive at JT's Automotive. The garage area, this is the whole building, kind of looks like a garage. Looks like it's held together with rust and pure force of will by the owner, but there's a certain personality to it that makes you feel like the owner truly loves his craft. Engine blocks and gutted cars litter the adjacent parking lot in a haphazard fashion, surrounded by a chain link fence, which is what this is over here. There's a neon sign outside the front door, which gaudily points out JT's Automotive. That's JAY-T. In augmented reality, but in regular meat space, you see several of the letters are missing or hanging on for dear life. You see, so you see there's a giant chain link fence here. There's a front door here, and there is a second-story window up here.
Oh.
It is a two-story building.
Let's knock on the front door. What could go wrong?
Hold on.
So many
Is
options.
this a electric-looking door?
You see a keypad outside of the door.
Guys, I got this.
Alright, while he's doing that, Ursa once again sits down, crosses his legs, closes his eyes,
Snores loudly.
snores loudly, and casts clairvoyance.
Can I try sneaking over the fence and getting into the yard?
I mean, if you want to just walk over there, you would be able to see through the fence, obviously.
Oh, okay.
At least to like
Yeah, I'll just-
the like beginning part of it.
Let's see.
Yeah.
It's nighttime, but you can kind of.
What can we see?
And we have blue light vision.
I'm gonna hack into the keypad.
You can probably see about that much of the.
What is that?
Yeah, what is that?
Okay, so you see. I'll get to you in a second, Raymond. So you obviously see just a bunch of cars. They're in various states of kind of decay and look very much like gangbanger cars. You see a rotodrone with a kind of a little spotlight and what looks like a camera, and it is just slowly kind of making its way in a lazy circle just around. It soon kind of goes off into the distance, and you can kind of count to like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds, and you see it kind of come around again. So it's just making a big circle around this area. I'm not going to keep doing that, but just pretend it's making a circle as it's going. So meanwhile, Raymond is hacking into the keypad. Now, are you rolling? Which kind of hack are you doing?
Huh? What do you mean?
Are you doing a brute force attack or a hack on the fly?
Oh crap, I forgot about that. Oh, brute force is to put a mark.
I mean, they both put marks. But, oh wait. Yeah, you might be right. I'm just doing...
I think that's right. They both put marks, but one of them is like silently.
Right.
You don't give as many die, but it's quiet. The other one is more die, but it's loudly, so that people can notice.
Yeah.
Okay. So I should do... I mean, I could do brute force. I have that.
Well, so brute force means even if you succeed, it still would trigger any alarms. Hack on the fly means if you succeed, it won't trigger anything. If you fail, it will trigger alarms.
Oh, okay. I guess since I have time, I should do hack on the fly. It's a hacking plus logic.
I think I wrote down some matrix notes. I have like 5 text documents open right now. How did I not write it down? Well, I wrote down that for the front door you would have to use the locksmith skill to actually crack open the keypad to do it.
I can't do electronic.
I got that.
You could probably disable the alarm. If there's any alarms.
Yeah, I don't have the locksmith.
I can try the locksmith
Okay, yeah, do locksmith.
on the keypad.
Yeah. Okay, nice. So you are actually able to get in there and jerry-rig it to where you kind of literally just pop off the cover of the keypad and expose the wires, the wiring underneath.
Well, I already rolled the hacking, so I want to use that for the alarm then.
I point at the wires and say, "Look, wires."
Yeah, the hacking of 2.
Does it disable the alarms?
Where the hell did I put that?
Teamwork, yo.
Yeah, you're able to disable the alarm just to that front door for now for the keypad entrance.
Awkward. I disabled the alarm for this front door.
Nah.
Hey, you two over there, we got this door open.
Hey.
I'll go inside.
I kind of want to try out my gymnastics to see if I can get up to that second floor.
Climb up to the window.
All right, one at a time. So, yeah, Mountain Ursa, are you guys just walking back to the front now?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's back over with everybody
And
else.
Falkirk, you were going to sneak in?
Yeah. sneaking skill?
Yeah.
That's not very good.
What is the, it's perception, isn't it, to see sneaking? Okay. Oh boy. Okay, go ahead.
Indeed. Out of 4 dice?
Go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead
That's
and
crazy.
go ahead and move your dude inside. That's not the front door.
There's the door over here.
Yeah, that's the door. Reveal areas. Okay, you're probably able to see about that much when you walk in the door. Yeah, so you're able to sneak in, and I'm going to give you a second to react, as this camera is actually pointed at this door right now and starts swiveling in your direction.
Can I just dive behind the shelf or something?
Okay.
Or a
Roll.
counter I can dive behind?
Yeah, roll gymnastics. Like this is like your front counter area.
Come on!
Oh man.
Oh no.
Just falls. Just.
That's
You only had 4 die!
I know. It's terrible.
That's almost a glitch too.
That's
1, 2. That's 3 out of 7. You almost glitched that fucker. So you are not able to dodge out of the way entirely in time. The camera still looks like it scans you and begins to start beeping. What do the rest of you want to be doing while this is happening?
Wait,
Saren!
scan.
Help!
alright.
What
Let
do
me
you
use my.
scan?
Better hurry.
Falkirk would know that the camera has spotted him, basically. I don't know if the camera would actually have any visual indication of that happening, but yeah, you kind of try to dive and end up like tripping and just kind of falling down, basically. Kind of right there in the middle.
Alright, I want to use brute force to put a mark on the camera.
Brute force.
Can I do that?
Okay.
Will you let me?
So are you just jacked in the Matrix like in the street out there?
Yeah, I mean, I still have my cyber deck out because I disabled the alarm for the door.
Okay.
And I heard Falkirk yell, "Oh!"
I can't
And he
smell, I can't sneak.
that was kind of that was a comedy of errors right there. Not the best moves. So I'm giving you all you guys like a pass before things start happening. So Ursa, what do you want to do?
Oh shit! I don't even know.
I think I want to try to sneak in there as well too, but I don't know if sneaking would be worth it since we already saw Falkirk.
I'm gonna assume, Falkirk, do you want to like yell at them, or how do you want to respond? Like, are they gonna know any of this is happening?
Yeah, it's like, well, guys, I'm pretty sure it saw me, so.
Okay, so then
All right.
after saying that,
Keep on your
Saren
feet.
responds by like whipping, or still with the cyber deck out, and like seeing what all maybe devices are around.
Right, so I'm gonna put brute force. Or, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna use my brute force skill, but I'm gonna hack into the camera.
Malta and Ursa, what do you guys want to be doing while this is happening?
And just so you know, I have a +2 because of my code slinger.
Ursa doesn't really know how to react in this situation, so he just walks towards the front door.
Okay.
Yeah.
Malta.
As far as he's con-
Well, we can't leave him in there by himself. So I'm just gonna go on in there with Falkirk.
Okay. Any of you guys like readying your weapons or anything?
Oh yeah, I've got my. The presumption is my halberd is always out. It's a walk. I use it as a walking stick.
Okay.
So it's
Always
just
ready.
out.
I'm trying to blend with the counter as much as possible.
He's trying to turn into the cement on the ground.
Exactly.
Camouflage. Camouflage.
Skies. I don't think you know how that works.
I'm
Anyway,
gonna sneak in here with Reese there.
All right, Ursa. Yeah. Ursa says, It appears the
Everyone by
time
himself.
stealth, it appears the time for stealth is over, brothers. We must ready ourselves.
Like almost instantly too. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I got 4 successes.
You did get 4 successes, yeah. So you would be able to essentially immediately access this camera.
Right.
Which,
So, and then
delete these.
I disable the communication.
One bad roll.
Yeah. One bad sneak roll is all it takes.
Ah.
Sneak rolls are the worst.
So you don't hear any reactions yet, and then as soon as Mauta gets in, I think she was closer. Let's say Ursiv is just stepping through the door, and you hear a whirring sound.
That can't be good.
And oops, there's too many things.
Can I negotiate with
And
her?
then, kind of right out of the shelves. Oh, damn! I don't select these stupid shelves. Move
Into map layer.
shelf. God damn it! I can't select the token. There we go. All right. These shelves take up like a huge footprint. There we go. I have to like thin them out. Poorly designed items. Oops, I keep hitting that X. Okay, you see a rotodrone from, and there's, so this whole area is just lined with shelves. I suppose I should just actually describe what this place looks like. Grab the front door. Okay, yeah, the inside looks either like a mechanical hobbyist's dream or anyone else's nightmare. There's a small path that winds its way through shelves that reach to the ceiling, brimming with mechanical and electronic equipment, and much of it looks like salvaged car parts. So although this is made to be a semi, like, pawn shop retail space in here, it looks super packed and crowded with just shelves of, like, shit everywhere. And like rising out of some of these shelves, you see a pair of rotodrones. And
Can rotodrones be communicated with at all?
You can negotiate with it.
only with like a decker or a rigger, you cannot talk to them now.
Just making sure.
Yeah.
Have they achieved sentience?
You guys go ahead and roll for initiative.
Are they hostile?
Yeah, they are like readying their weapons and aiming them at you.
Man, just so many bad rolls.
Me too. That was
I
terrible.
didn't. Well, I rolled 18. Sorry.
Which is way better than any of us. But
Yeah, but I also have I have a 3d6.
yeah. Although I'm also hurt, so that's taking 2 off. I didn't realize that. I never healed myself. I should have healed
actually
myself.
have-
long ago.
Drones actually have huge initiative. It seems crazy. I guess because they're robots, so they just act a whole lot faster.
Right. Yeah, I never healed myself after getting shot with a fucking shotgun in the chest. I didn't even think about that.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Can you enter mine in, or do I roll again?
I can. What did you roll?
18.
Okay.
I mean a 23. That seems appropriate. A 0.
Well, I have to enter. Yeah.
Whoa, it just went away from me.
And then
Yeah, me
that's
too.
all. That's all I'll do for this. Oh shit! I just wait. Is it? Okay, there it is. Good. It keeps it. Okay. Don't X out of it. Okay. All right. So let me mark these guys as color coordinated. Come on. I make their thingy There we go, blue. Okay, I'm struggling with this interface for some reason today. Okay. So now I get to do drone combat. Oh boy. So this one goes first. He was kind of off the shelf, and he is targeting Falkirk. Set off the alarms.
I'm sorry.
What's he armed with? Where did I write that down with? I can actually put it on that one sheet. Okay, rotor drones are equipped with Uzi SMGs.
Oh, goody.
Isn't the
That
fanciest.
sounds terrible.
So he rolls. Drone combat's a little more advanced, so I actually didn't expect you guys to get this far in the campaign. Mainly because you skipped that whole initial combat.
We skipped from combat.
Yeah. You've gotten a little farther than I anticipated. Gotta make sure what I roll for them. Drones. I think it's just their targeting ability, which plus their pilot rating, I believe. Which this should be a 3. So if I just roll this, this should be a 4 plus 3. Make sure this rolls 7 dice. It does. Ooh, that's a good roll.
4 out of 7.
That's fucking great. So
The one time.
roll your defense, Falkirk.
What's my defense?
Your reaction plus intuition. Although, I might give you a prone bonus if you actually did fall. Or does it say prone?
How do I roll a d10?
You can use a quick roll. Should be a quick roll button.
Okay.
But let me see if there's any modifiers with that first. Drop prone is 164. That might help. Because we can say you're like literally on the ground, maybe.
He's in that fetal position.
Right. Doesn't say.
Is quick roll just the standard d6?
Yeah, it'll just ask you like how many dice do you roll.
Okay.
Drop prone is a free action as long as you're not surprised. A character who is surprised may not drop prone. It doesn't tell you what prone does. Assume that's a ranged modifier somewhere. Well, if I can't find it here in a second. Ranged modifiers. Environment, wind. God, this can get so complicated if you want it to. It's insane.
Yeah.
Situational modifier. Firing from cover, firing from a moving vehicle, attacker in combat. None of those are applicable. Is there going to be a defense? Melee combat.
I
Melee
mean,
modifiers.
page 189 is defense modifier.
There you go. That's what I was looking at. Defender prone.
This is
gives-
-2.
Oh, it should be a -2 to me. Okay, well, I'll just give you a +2 to your roll then. So, Reese, whatever your reaction plus intuition is that what I
But it
said?
looks like the character suffers -2.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
I
saying,
think
but
a
since
+2.
I already rolled, I'm going to let him get a +2.
Why a +2?
Because I'm going to say you're
No,
literally
Reese-
prone on the ground from your, like, gymnastic stunt. So,
Right, but it's saying that Reese suffers because he's prone.
Yeah.
No, that's a benefit.
oh, he suffers defense?
Wait, really? That doesn't make any sense.
It seems like prone would
It
help
says-
you.
Well, I mean, here it's saying prone, they can't get out of the
I
way.
accidentally got into better cover. Is what you're saying?
Yeah, if you got undercover, then he would get plus.
Alright, well, let's just call it a wash then. Let's just say... Yeah, you partially made it... which are you going for this area right here?
Yeah, I was trying to saddle up, like, behind that shelf. On the
Oh,
corner.
so you're still in the middle hallway?
Yeah.
Okay, then you were... yeah, then don't do a modifier, because this guy is still, like, right here. So you're not actually going to be blocking against him. So we'll just
Okay.
call that a wash. So just do your regular defense.
Reaction and intuition.
Yes. Nice. So even though you are you're huddled up right against the shelf, the rotodrone fires at you and just sprays that shelf like all around you, and you
Three
feel the
more
bullets
dice.
just barely graze, but no damage is done.
I tied with him.
Yep. This one,
If only you had rolled that on the sneak, Reese, we could have avoided this
Shut
entirely.
up!
the sneak. This one will. It's also kind of sprang to life. Can't quite. Let's see. Actually, I guess he can get his free move in. I'm just going to pretend they can move the same. I'm sure rotodrones can move better, but I'm just going to give them the same movement rules for the sake of my sanity. So he's actually hovering above the shelf right now, and he will attempt to shoot down also at Falkirk. Can I get the same awesome roll? Yes. Jesus.
Oh shit! That one saw you.
Yeah.
You got this, Reese. You got this.
Alright, so that
Yes.
is
Gonna be painful.
7 plus 2 net hits would be 9 damage. What's your armor rating?
10.
Okay, so since your armor, and there's no armor penetration, so this would actually be stun damage coming at you, not physical damage. Because the damage is less than your armor. So you get to roll your armor to resist 9 stun damage, which should be your armor roll. So you are able to resist 3 of that damage. So you take 6 stun damage.
Holy shit.
Holy crap!
That seems bad.
15 dice, you got 3 successes. Yeah. You can use edge if you want to use edge for anything. I mean,
I don't have any edge. I used it last time.
no.
Can I use your dice?
Yeah.
I
Yeah. That's exactly what's going on right now in the physical game. Everybody's swiping my dice. Falkirk, it is your turn.
Are you still conscious?
Yeah, I'm still conscious.
He's mumbling incoherently, but he's
Yeah.
conscious.
I'm pretty phased, pretty dazed right now. Just a series of tripping, hit my head, and then got shot with a gun.
Yep.
I'm a little dazed. How far can I move? Can I move up to the drones and attack them?
You don't have to move to attack him from here. I mean, you've got... Or I guess you've got your... You want to, like, knife him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Knife the drones?
Can I knife a drone? Does that make sense?
Probably not, but I'm just gonna go ahead and treat it like normal combat, just for the sake of my sanity.
I can fire my taser.
I'm just gonna literally treat them. I mean, I'm gonna use their stats for like armor and stuff, which you would know that their armor is, I mean, obviously a lot less than like a person.
Okay.
Rolling blades. Alright, so their defense is their pilot plus their
A lot of
handling,
ones.
Mm-hmm.
which means they roll
Not quite
a
The max
7.
for the-
Which one do you want to attack, by the way?
The red one.
So they roll a 7 for defense. Alright, so you're able to get up there and cut them, but it just kind of grazes along the outer shell. You don't actually hit any vital parts. Literally, when it's a opposed test and it's even, it counts as like you grazing them, which has already happened like twice this turn. Saren, what would you like to do?
Can I take one step to the right and then switch my cyber deck program to make attack up to 4? Is that kind of the free action? I know each one
Moving
is
is a free action.
And then I think switching, just like switching the attributes of my deck, should be free.
Oh, yeah. I think you switch like 2 numbers or something.
Yeah. So I'm going to make my attack of 4. And then I want to put brute force on the blue one.
To try to place a mark on it?
Yeah, to place a mark.
Okay.
And I think I've been doing it wrong. My logic is a 6, but since my attack is only a 4, I can only do up to 4, right?
Well, it should be your data processing should be your limit in terms of how many hits you can get.
No, when I'm doing brute force, it says cyber combat plus logic, but I think logic is limited by my attack on the cyber deck, right? It's in the square brackets when it says attack.
Oh. Okay, that's what you're saying. Yes, I think that is right.
Doesn't that mean?
So I guess that's the limit then.
Right. So later, when I get better cyber deck where I have like numbers up to 9.
Yeah, and you have the higher limits. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me with the matrix stuff because I'm still pretty like learning.
Well, anyway, so I'll do the numbers correctly this time, but I'm gonna try to hack into the blue one to put a mark.
Okay. Do you know what the oppose is for that?
It's I was just on the page.
It's like his pilot plus something.
It's willpower plus firewall.
Well, what if it's just a drone though? Because drones don't have willpower.
Yeah, I think it's device rating plus firewall.
Which is their pilot, I think.
Yeah.
Firewall? I don't think I have that for a drone.
Oh. I don't know.
Maybe is it just
Or
I can just
you
use
make it 0.
their pilot times 2 or something? I don't know.
Well, I mean, would a drone have a firewall?
I think the assumption there is that someone's controlling these drones, but if someone's not, then I don't know what you use.
That's true. I could use the owners.
The owners, you're right, yeah.
Stats, maybe.
It's like battling. It's like you're battling the owner of the drone, whoever's controlling them. But if they're automated, I don't know if that would apply.
Okay. If they're automated, which they are right now, I'm just going to use the pilot twice because that's actually the lower than what the other dude's firewall would be. So that's 6
I'd like to
dice.
point out they have a fantastic automated program.
Right.
Yeah.
It's working well so far.
I want to use edge,
Okay.
so I want to re-roll my dice that didn't get hits, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can roll
2,
7
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
d6, right?
Yes. Roll 7 dice.
Where is it? Roll 7 d6s. So I get 3 more hits.
3 more.
Yes. Okay. And does that put a mark on it? What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I want to put a mark on it.
Okay. So yeah, you were able to put a mark on it. Thanks to the edge. Just make like a note of that somewhere, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which one?
That was the blue one.
The blue one. Guys, I put a mark on the blue one.
Which I think you need either 2 or 3 marks to do things to it.
No, well, it depends on what I want to do.
Okay. I'll let you
I
figure
will
that out.
tell you. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
let you know what my action is.
Mouta.
Alright. Oh god.
Avenge me!
Oh, trying to
Yes, but my rolling ability is not great right now. tempted to have him reach over and roll for me.
I rolled 13 dice and got a 3.
That's a Chris roll.
That's pretty good.
Oh wait, all you have to do is block 2. It all could have been avoided.
Forgot to turn on the damn combat music. We're still at the investigative music. Combat.
We're investigating how not to get shot.
The investigation was over.
I don't know which gun to use. I don't. I can use
them
a
all.
pistol. Yeah, I know.
She's just staring at her like
You know what?
a collection of guns. Like,
Throw, just
I don't
start
know.
chucking all your
Just
guns at
start
him.
sucking.
Jesus. Can I use my sniper rifle? Am I far enough away for that?
As far as I know, there's no penalty for using like a scoped hunting rifle, whatever you got, like too close. So if it's the most powerful gun, I would, sure.
Fine that.
What does DV mean again?
Damage.
value.
Damage. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we'll use that one then. Okay. So, hang on, I wrote something down here. Yeah. Okay. So, I will try to shoot... Wait, Raymond marked the blue one, right?
Mhm.
Alright, so I'll shoot the red one. I'll try to shoot the red one. Shoot in the red one's general direction. So I just hit the R button, right?
It should be set up, yeah. Make sure it'll roll your weapon skill plus your agility.
Which should make it a 9. I don't get any modifiers, right?
No.
Okay.
Well, hang on.
Oh, no, you told me after I rolled the freaking dice!
I think it'll be negative modifiers for the drone because he's technically in melee with Falkirk. Although he doesn't not technically shooting melee, but that should confer some kind of penalty, right?
For him or me?
For the drone. I think it's harder for him to defend if somebody's attacking with a knife at the same time.
Someone's trying to stab him. It's hard for the drone to
Hit that
dodge.
metal machine! Ah!
There's a spot for... So these are all the things that I'm slowly learning, is all these combat things too. Alright, defense.
Can I use an edge and reroll some of those?
You got a lot of edge, don't you? You should be using edge like left and
I
right.
have 2.
No? Okay.
I have 5.
Somehow I have a point in magic resonance and I don't know how. How did I get a point in magic resonance? I don't have any magic skills.
No, that shouldn't be...
Where the hell did that point come from?
shouldn't be in there.
Just you accidentally typed a 1 instead of a 0.
Do you guys see any the defense mod? Wait, I got that one cheat sheet open. Maybe that's got a better thing in it. Recoil. Those are actions.
Alright, so we're moving that magic resonance over to edge.
Seal is not useful here.
I think I am going to use edge to reroll 7 dice.
It's just all matrix and magic.
Sounds like a good idea, right?
I mean, I'm trying to help you by finding this one rule for
Don't ask me.
any kind of defense modifier. Maybe it's in melee combat then.
Well, while you're looking for that, I'm going to try to reload and reshoot you. So wait, how do I do that? Is it the standard D6 including wounds?
The edge one is you already keep your ones you rolled correctly, and then you would re-roll the ones you didn't.
Yeah, I'd reroll 7 dice. But I use the standard D6, right? And just put it in at 7?
Yes. Attacker in melee combat. That's not what we want. We want defender in melee combat.
Alright, I'm up to a 4. I'll take it.
Attacker dice pool. So you have a
You
4.
can get a -7.
I wish I could find something. This combat section is just insane. I'm looking for a table. Tricks, reload weapons, combat. No, that's just actions. Great. Alright, well, I'll hand wave it and just say he gets a -2 to his defense, because I can't find it. So, you normally roll 7 dice, we get to roll 5 dice.
And I got 4.
So, do quick roll
Come on.
5. You got 2 successes. Okay, so what is the damage?
That would be a 12. With a -4 armor penetration.
Jesus. So that is a 12 plus 2 for getting the 2 more net hits. So 14 damage.
Sure.
With a -4 armor penetration. Damage resistance with device rating plus firewall, which I'll just use his device rating twice. So he rolls. So he would be a 6. So -4. So he gets to roll 2 dice to try and resist 14 damage. Yeah, these guys do not have much life. That is probably not going to end well for him. 2 dice. And he does not resist any of that damage. Alright, and they have a total hit points
That's too bad.
of 6 plus half their body. So he is he's dead and his grandchildren are dead. So you raise your rifle and shoot him. The drone seems to have been kind of turned around and jerked by Falkirk's knife to where it can't really properly like execute any kind of little hovering dodge maneuver, and it takes the full blast of your gun, hits it right into a vital sensor, and just explodes into a giant metallic burst, and just fragments just fly everywhere. Falkirk has to kind of like shield himself slightly.
I was about to say, and the shrapnel slits Falkirk's throat.
The thing just, yeah,
Roll new character.
so many tiny pieces.
Does the shrapnel hurt the other guy? The other
Since
one?
I'm not having it hurt Falkirk, I'm not going to hurt the other guy either now. I'll try to be fair with that.
Somehow Falkirk hits himself in the head with his knife. Brings himself even further.
Just to further display his incompetence. You know what? You've been a stud at the charisma stuff, so you were due for some missteps. Ursiv, it is now your move.
Yeah. I need to avoid that entire fight.
Yes.
Well, I was going to do a ball
On
lightning.
one roll.
Yeah. Now that Falkirk's staying in the middle of him. Shoot. Ursiv, seeing no other options, raises his halberd above his head and charges at the other drone.
Okay, I have to look up a charging attack. You seem a little far to be able to charge him in one move.
That's like 3 squares, yeah.
Yeah.
Falkirk ducks and covers.
You guys are making me look up all the rules. There is a rule for charging attack, though. Somewhere here.
You want to heal Falkirk? How damaged
Well, I can't. We haven't had like a break.
Do you heal stun
he's
damage or do you
already-
heal physical damage?
Physical.
Because Falkirk was technically just
Oh,
doing
so
stun damage.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
And
He's
and
just
as
been
it stands,
tired.
I can't heal twice in one like setting. Like we have to like rest.
Oh, okay.
Like some time has to go past before I can heal again. I don't know how much time, but
Time.
time.
Time enough at last. Alright. Where the hell's melee combat? Firearms, shotguns, project. Did I miss it already? God damn it. I specifically saw a charging attack somewhere. Oh, melee combat. 196. Presumably this part will go quicker once we learn how to actually do all these things.
Right.
Okay, it's definitely not 196. You lied to me. Game book thing. It's not anywhere close to 196. Unless it's after barriers. Melee defense. That's not right. Defender receiving a charge gets a +1. Wait, defender gets a +1. Interesting. You don't have your book open, do you, Chris?
Yeah, attacker making a charge attack. Running towards a foe makes it a lot more complicated to read just how your attack is going to land. Pulls a little extra force behind any attack you do make. The bonus is gained on any melee attack made while the attacking character is considered running. Along with the receiving this bonus, attackers can ignore the customary -2 penalty to skill checks made while running.
Okay.
That's all it says.
So, is there no bonus? You just ignore the -2 for running?
I think so. Although it says, yeah, it's considered running but is there a bonus to running? Because it says along with receiving this bonus after it mentions running.
I think I said somewhere the defender actually gets a +1 against a charging attack because he like sees you coming. So the advantage is you can close with somebody super quick without taking your -2 to running, but I think the defender gets a +1 to defense.
Okay.
Yeah, defender receiving a charge +1. So yeah, so just do your normal attack without any modifier. Since you have a poleaxe with reach, I'm gonna assume you're gonna be able to close in on the drone
Right.
without any modifiers. So he would get an 8 to roll.
Go, my large troll friend.
That was terrible.
Smidge, yes.
You were too close to me, the curse.
Yeah, that was shit. Fuck you, drone.
So your guy bellows out,
Cool.
rushes him, swings down with the axe, but this time the drone, especially because he's not engaged with the knife fight, is able to dodge out of the way and sees you coming from all the way to the door to the middle of the room, and is able to just kind of lazily just pop to the side. Swing.
Somehow it's robotic whirring sounds like laughter.
Alright, we are still in the same combat turn, but next initiative pass, this guy is just rubble, so he doesn't get to go anymore. So let's just delete him off there. And now this guy will turn his attention to Ursiv and attempt to slay him. His skill is I believe, 4 + 3 is a 7. And he hasn't actually been injured yet, so he doesn't have any modifiers.
Oh, no, I was supposed to get a bonus there, Eric. Which we didn't.
A bonus to the charge?
Characters who are running take a -2 dice pool modifier to all actions performed while running, except for sprinting. Characters charging into melee combat gain a +4 dice pool modifier.
So you should have gotten a +2?
parentheses. But in the charging, it said you ignore that -2.
So
No.
We'll table that for later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll figure that out.
I'm sitting here reading this.
We'll need to look up some of these things. Alright, he's rolling a 4 to shoot you. So that's your
Ow!
reaction plus intuition. I got 5s for days, son.
Seriously.
These drones are.
With 7? I'm
Monster
only
drones.
rolling 7 dice.
I know!
Like 50% better success rates.
Too bad your other drone couldn't do so well.
I know, it's starting to do some damage.
They don't have much defense. They've got a lot
They
of
don't.
attack.
Yeah, they're little flying toy helicopters with like submachine guns. So, so Ursa, you need to roll your defense.
Oh, you shooting me? Okay.
Yeah. You were the one that attacked, and that's their like
Oh, gotcha.
auto programming is just whoever's currently on
So
their
what was
hit
it again?
list. Reaction plus intuition. And I'm not too much of a stickler for modifiers unless there's a specific extraneous circumstance.
Nope.
Is that... Okay.
Well,
He
what's
is
the
gonna be
damage
able to
value on that?
light you up from that close.
Yeah.
So that is a 7 damage plus 2 for the net hits is 9 damage coming in with no armor penetration.
Shit.
So what is your armor?
12 plus 2
Jeez.
plus 1 to resist damage.
So this would be stun damage then because it's not higher than your armor. So you have to roll your armor to resist 9 incoming stun damage.
Just my armor or armor plus body?
When you hit that little R next to your armor, it should automatically do your armor, anything in your armor rating plus your miscellaneous plus your body stat. It should add all those together.
Gotcha. Okay, so that should be plus 1.
And your berserker might activate here. I don't know how that works. Going a little later, but I want to get to the end of this combat round, which we should be. So. Okay, nice. You got
Wow.
a lot of 6s, yeah. So you are able to resist 6 of that, so you take 3 stun damage.
Okay. We got a lot of negatives now.
So does that activate your berserker? I don't know how that works.
That's up to you. I don't know what
Is it?
significant damage to me includes.
Is all it says, just significant.
Might go berserk on taking any damage, or if party member is seriously injured. So you could, I mean, yeah, it's up to you how badly you consider that damage to be.
Not particularly. I mean, you only took 3 stun damage, so
Okay. Yeah.
I think your guy would kind of shrug that off.
Yeah.
Falkirk, you are next.
I guess I'll try to stab that dude.
Stab the other drone.
Dabbing the other drone. Oh boy, can I roll a 4 better?
That was
Seven?
Well, let me give me a
This
hint.
guy's
better not be able to.
still not actually damaged. So he's still rolling his 7 dice.
That was close.
Oh, the knife,
Yeah.
the knife
That was-
sneaks in there.
That was real close.
Yep.
These drones.
Pretty good. So what are the stats on that knife?
Damage value is 9, the armor penetration is 3.
God, you guys and your insane armor penetrations. Holy crap. Okay, so the damage would be 9 plus 1 for the net hit is 10 damage incoming, which would obviously be physical against him, and what did I say his defense was? 6? For his armor, or no, his armor is 4 plus, I think it's his maneuverability? I just forgot what I fucking rolled last time. No, armor and body. So it's, yeah, he has both those. So that would be 8. So with a minus 3 armor, he rolls 5 dice to resist 10 damage, right? He's taking
Nice.
some damage regardless.
Do it.
Yeah. So what did I say, 5 dice?
Just nothing. Yeah.
Oops, I'm using your roll. That's not good. Drones. Actually, I think I can use that with a, so with minus 3. Alright, this should work. Make sure it only rolls 5 dice. 4 plus 4 minus 3. So that is 8 minus 3 would be 5, yeah. And I only got 1 success. So he takes 9 damage.
9? Yeah.
And that is just enough to completely You get the knife and you manage to just work it into a slot and just kind of twist it a little bit, and all of a sudden the thing just gives off sparks, starts smoking, freaks out, and then just clunks to the ground. And he is out.
So you can stab a robot to death.
Yes!
Yes, you can.
Dazed and all.
Alright, so that current... technically that combat sequence is open, but the video cameras have been watching you the whole time while these guys have gone down. And I think we're actually going to break right here. We're a little past our cutoff time, but I wanted to get at least to the end of that current combat round, so we should definitely be able to finish this up next time and hopefully see what the deal is with JT and the Red Scars and all this gang banging business. Where's my music? There we go. Alright, thank you to Chris, Heather, Raymond, and Reese joining us on our usual Shadowrun 5th edition tabletop role-playing adventures on Twitch TV/Gorbash722. Also find it on YouTube and on my blog. We're here every Sunday evening, 9:30 p.m. Central. And we'll see you guys next week to finish up our adventures on Not with a Whimper.